the newsroom, as we do every Friday. I want to get you up to date on what's going on traffic-wise around the area, kind of let you know what's coming up. I want to make sure that when you're planning out your week next week, you don't get caught in some unexpected backup. So we want to get you good to go for next week. And we do have a lot of things going on. Some are overnight, some are during the day, some will be happening this weekend. So let's first find out what's going on right now around the area on this Friday. Bring in the TDOT SmartWay maps for just a moment, and you can see there's a few alerts out there. Basically, these are talking about congestion. You can see I-40 westbound in Loudoun County. This is not far from the WATE Road interchange, seeing some slow traffic there. Again, that's 40 westbound, pretty typical for a Friday. And then also closer to downtown, 40 west in Knox County at mile marker 387. So this is near, say, 17th, Alcoa Highway. 40 westbound, they're seeing some slowdowns, again, heading out of town. So again, be prepared. No lanes are blocked, just some heavy traffic for you. As a matter of fact, let's bring in the TDOT SmartWay cameras here for just a second and kind of take you around the area. Maybe you're watching us online right now, getting ready to head downtown, running some errands. If you need to take I-40 westbound, here's how it looks over near Middlebrook. Actually, TDOT is assisting one motorist over here on the shoulder of the roadway. Traffic getting by, but it is slow. Again, that's westbound traffic. Here's that on-ramp coming from Alcoa Highway, heading down to I-40 West. Eastbound traffic flowing nicely for you right now, but westbound traffic definitely backing up. Let's give you one more view here. Again, this is I-40 at Alcoa Highway, and again, that westbound traffic slow. It's not bumper to bumper, stop and go. It's just heavier than what we're seeing on the east side right now. So again, 40 westbound going to be a little slow for you. 640 right now, traffic looking just fine. Usually one of those spots we do see some delays is up around the interchange with 75 and 275, but not even a back up to exit 640 eastbound. So that's good to see. Pretty quiet right now, both directions for you along 640. If 275 is in your future, we'll take a look here. This is near High School. Traffic right now there also looking good. That's northbound coming toward you. So coming from High School, heading up toward the 640 interchange. Both north and southbound, not seeing any major issues at this time. East of town, also traffic looks good. Let's head out toward the Holston River Bridge. And right now, traffic each way. No issues for you there. No reason to be concerned. You should be just fine if you're getting ready to head out. And of course, we do want to head downtown. Of course, we've had a lot of work along Alcoa Highway near UT Medical. Want to give you a couple looks here. This is Alcoa Highway right there near the hospital, just south of the river. Traffic right now looks fine. Not seeing any issues for you. None of those rolling roadblocks to contend with at this moment. So that's always good to see. A little further down, the interchange, Alcoa Highway, right there, I-140. This is just north of McGee-Tyson Airport, and traffic there also looking good. So if you need to head to the airport, maybe you're picking somebody up, or you need to catch a flight, you're going to be just fine right now. No reason to panic. You should be okay getting to the airport on time. Again, just remember, since we're talking about the airport, we'll kind of zoom in on McGee-Tyson here. They've already started work on that new parking garage. So the way things are going to be there, some of those lots, you're going to have to think about where you're going to park when you go. And a good suggestion is to go to the McGee-Tyson website. They'll actually show you right there on the list which lots are full, which ones have plenty of parking. So when you get there, if you're ready to head that way, there'll be no debate where you need to go, and you can park without any hesitation. Also, just no pickup line. If you're picking somebody up and you haven't done it for a while, it can be a little confusing right now with all the construction going on. You really can't park there. You have to kind of keep doing that continuous loop, if you will, but they will be there to instruct you. But again, just kind of keep that in mind also if you're picking somebody up. So that's how things look right now. No other major problems around the area, no other big alerts, just some heavy traffic in a few spots, but otherwise right now on this Friday, not bad. Since the Vols are playing on the road in Athens, not a lot of traffic coming into Knoxville for a weekend game, so that definitely helps. All right, we do have some projects that we want to get you up to date on. We're going to start off in Anderson County up in the Clinton area. This is going to be 61 between US 25 and Longmire Road. So on Monday through Tuesday the 26th, so we're talking November 18th through November 26th, you're going to have some work that's going to be going on from about 8:30 in the morning until, say, 4:30 in the afternoon. Each day, weather permitting, crews are going to be performing some lighting work in that area. But again, this is going to go on for about a week and a half. So keep that in mind. Again, this is going to be up in the Clinton area between 25 and Longmire Road on State Route 61. So if you're watching us in the Clinton area or Anderson County and you work in the Clinton area, just know you could see some delays right now, beginning, I should say not right now, but beginning on Monday. You could have some possible temporary lane closures, again, between 8:30 in the morning, 4:30 in the afternoon, from Monday all the way to Tuesday, November 26th. Also, another project we've been watching for you here. This is going to be along I-81. This is in Jefferson County, and this is north and southbound 81, really from the split there with I-40 northward. Of course, 81 is seeing a lot more traffic these days because of the shutdown of I-40 through the mountains as far as getting into North Carolina. There's some local traffic on the Tennessee side, but if you're trying to get to North Carolina 81, you're going to have to take 81 at least for a time. To head up either toward 26 or to 77, depending on where you're going and the size of the vehicle that you're driving. But as far as this area, from mile marker 0, which is right there at the 40-81 split, up to mile marker 8, crews are going to be working Thursday of next week. This will be overnight work, so 9 p.m. to 6 a.m., but they've gotten some roadway maintenance they need to take care of in that area. But just watch out if you're going to be doing some late night traveling or early morning traveling along I-81 in Jefferson County next Thursday. You could see some delays. Going to bring it back to Knox County now. We've got a lot of projects going on right now that you'd say, well, that's all of West Knoxville. Yeah, this is a project that will encompass a good chunk of West Knoxville. This is 40 east between mile marker 378, so out near that Knox-Loudoun County line, all the way to mile marker 381. And this will be Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. There are going to be some temporary lane closures. Crews need to do some work on some of the bridge joints. They're going to make some repairs on some of those overpasses. You may not even realize you're on an overpass at times, but crossing over some of the roads there, we should point out this is going to happen from 9 p.m. to 6 o'clock the next morning. And again, just to repeat, that's Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. So Tuesday and Wednesday night into the following mornings. Just be prepared. So if you have late night travels, early morning travels. And the other little hitch in all of this is that the entrance ramp to 40 East from North Gallagher View Road will be temporarily closed while that work is going on, that overnight work. So again, just something to keep in mind for you there. Head north of town up to I-75 right now. We're talking really the area north of Callahan. So here's Callahan Drive, the interchange with I-75, the area north heading up toward Emory and really a little ways past Emory. This is 75 north and southbound will be impacted. This is between mile markers 110, which is where Callahan is, and 114. And it's coming up this Sunday. So if you're going to be out traveling around this weekend, just know this Sunday, between the hours of 7 in the morning until 3 in the afternoon, you could see some rolling roadblocks on this section of I-75. Again, we're talking north and southbound 75, north of Callahan in Knox County. Crews are going to be doing some overhead line work in that area, and so that's why they've got to do the rolling roadblocks. They've got to run the lines across, get them where they need to be. The roadblocks won't be long, but if you do get caught in one, just kind of keep in mind, don't be impatient. They'll get it done as quick as they can, run those lines across, get traffic moving once again, then they'll stop it again. But this will happen off and on between 7 a.m. and 3 p.m. on Sunday of this coming up weekend. So watch for that, really from Callahan north up to, we'll just say the Knox-Anderson County line there on 75. All right, another project we're watching. We're going to stay in Knox County. This is one we talked about last week, and it's another one it'll be back again this week. This is the James White Parkway westbound, excuse me, the ramp to Cumberland. Crews are going to be working. This is going to be, the ramp will actually be closed Thursday, the 14th, between 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. So unless you're out late on Thursday night, early Friday morning, you will not be impacted. It'll also be closed again 11 p.m. Friday, November 15th through 5 a.m. Monday. So the weekend, you will see the impacts really November 14th. I guess that was yesterday, so forget what I said there. But as far as today, starting tonight at 11 o'clock, running through the weekend. And again, this is probably because the Vols are out of town, so not a lot of traffic coming into downtown. But running through 5 a.m. Monday, they're going to make some concrete roadway repairs on that section of James White Parkway. So again, this is James White Parkway westbound ramp to Cumberland Avenue will be closed starting at 11 o'clock tonight, running through early, 5 a.m. Monday morning. So the crews can make some concrete repairs on that ramp. So again, watch for that through the weekend as far as your travels in and out of downtown. If you're going to be taking westbound James White heading into town. So those are some of the big things that are going on right now. We also pulled up one other project. Let me find that information for you here. Yeah. All right. So this is a section of Campbell Station Road. That's also State Route 332. It is a state road. This is in Farragut. And we're talking the area here, between Concord Road and Brookhaven. To give you an idea, you got the Super Kroger right over here. You've got the new apartment complex. I don't know what the complex is called here, but it's kind of like a little Turkey Creek that they have now built in Farragut. In the downtown area, if you kind of like a downtown, really, for Farragut. But this is a section of Campbell Station Road on Monday through Friday. So next week, watch out for some temporary lane closures between 9 in the morning and 3 in the afternoon. They need to do some roadside work in the area. So it's this section here of Campbell Station Road between Concord and Brookhaven Street. I'm sure it's tying in with all the construction that's been going on in this area, and there has been a lot of development. If you've not been over there recently, you need to check it out. Stores, restaurants, apartment complexes, you name it, going in this area, not too far from the town hall, which has also been going through some redevelopment. But this section of Campbell Station between Brookhaven and Concord all next week could see some lane closures and some delays between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. And again, that will start up for you on Monday. All right, real quick, let's go back to the main map, see if anything has popped up. Looks like we've got another alert. This one just north of town. Let's see if we can click on it. Yeah, just heavy traffic for you. 75 southbound, mile marker 108. So that is at Merchant. So we'll zoom in here a little bit. We'll bring the cameras back in for you real quick. Take one more look here before we go. We'll bring this up for you here, and we'll click there. And yeah, you can see traffic heading on the off ramp to, or so the off ramp from 75 south to 640 west. It is starting to slow just a bit there. 75 looks good, and actually coming off of 640 onto 75 north, you're not going to have any problems. But at 75 south at the 640 interchange. Again, just a reminder: if you're going to be traveling, heading into North Carolina, you do have one lane open again on I-26 in Unicoi County. They do have the alerts there. But traffic is moving. Obviously, those wide loads, we're talking 12 feet and wider, you will still have to take 81 all the way up to 77 and come into North Carolina that way, just north of Charlotte. But just kind of keep all of that in mind. If you were with us this week on WATE at 11 o'clock on Thursday night, ran a story from one of our sister stations over in South Carolina. They went up to the work in North Carolina to kind of get an update on where things stand there. The goal still have to one lane open both directions, hopefully by New Year's, on I-40. So there will be some travel in between the two. Right now, I-40 up near the state line is still closed on the North Carolina side. But it's still going to take years, obviously, to get this back to the way it used to be. So much work still needs to be done. They were saying somewhere in the neighborhood of a $10 million project is what the North Carolina Department of Transportation is having to deal with there. But there are ways to get into North Carolina now. Also was talking to somebody, they said they had actually gone through Hot Springs on 25. So, just another option. Don't see any closures through there now, though we do still have some closures, it looks like, on 70 just north of Hurricane and the White Rock area north of Hot Springs. So, but 26 you can now use. Still just one lane both directions. 40 you cannot. Again, just kind of make note of those detours in case you're still traveling between North Carolina and Tennessee. All right, that's how things are looking heading into the weekend. Don't forget about those rolling roadblocks on 75 north of Callahan coming up on Sunday. It'll be from Sunday morning until early in the afternoon, but that will definitely slow you down. Otherwise, have yourself a safe weekend and a safe week next week out on the roadways, and we'll do this all again next Friday. All right, take care, everyone. And, oh, yeah, just real quick, if you have something, 833-T-Fix. 833-836-8349. You can always contact TDOT. You can also reach out us to here. Just shoot me an email. We can try to get something answered for you, or at least look into it and see where things stand on any type of road projects around the area. But again, we're always happy to try to help out, try to get you some type of answer if need be. All right, have yourself a great weekend and a great week, and we'll talk to you again next week. Take care.